Priyanka and I make videos related to healthy living, nutritious foods and inner peace. So if you're someone who has been following me for some time either on Instagram or YouTube, you may know that I am someone who likes going for morning walks. And that is something which I really look forward to, and it's one of my favorite parts of my morning routine and a way to add physical activity in my life. But like I told you in one of my previous videos, I have just moved here to Dubai, UAE, and it has only been 6 months of me staying here. So back in June end, it started to get hot and humid here. And this was my first experience of extreme summers, and I was unable to go for morning walks because it was really very hot and humid and it was not suiting me. So I was struggling to follow my morning routine and I was not able to stay in track. And so I realized that I need to switch walks with something else in my morning routine which I can follow and which I look forward to, just like I did for morning walks. And that's when I started thinking of doing yoga. So yoga, as we all know, it is not only good for our physical health but also mental health. And it is something which I could easily do at home without having to experience the extreme hot weather outside. So I thought of doing yoga, and to keep myself motivated and stay consistent, I thought of challenging myself, and for that I took the 30-day yoga challenge so that I could stay focused and consistent. So during these 30 days, I did yoga following a YouTube channel which goes by the name of Yoga with Adriene, which is a very nice channel where Adriene provides proper guidance, and she herself has 30-day challenge videos which you can start with, which goes slow and lets you get on with the flow. So today is the day 1 of my 30-day yoga challenge, and I'm really very excited about it, and I hope that I'm able to stay consistent in this journey, and so I should get started. So the first day was all about starting slow and getting into the practice, and it involved me doing stretching exercises and moving slowly and connecting with both my body and mind. So it was not a complete smooth experience. I did struggle with my balance, and I also struggled with my knees going up during the stretching exercises rather than staying down. But day 1 helped me to connect with both my body and mind, and it gave me a very relaxed and refreshing feeling, which somewhere motivated me to come on my yoga mat again the next day. The initial few days of doing yoga were very similar to the initial day, but slowly the pace started to increase and it started to involve a lot of different stretches and different poses. It was very refreshing to do all of them, but it was not very easy because I was struggling to maintain balance, and in between I was also getting tired, due to which I had to take short breaks in between. And I did not push myself or my body because I wanted to adapt to the routine at my own pace, and I was not wanting to hurry. Some days were challenging and some days I felt very lazy and sleepy too. I wanted to go to my bed and just sleep. But somehow I pushed myself a little bit by thinking about why I started doing yoga in the first place. And somehow that motivated me to keep on going. And despite all the challenges I faced, sticking to my routine itself was a very big win for me, and it gave me confidence in myself. So today is the day 15 of my 30-day yoga challenge, and I'm very happy that I've been able to reach the middle of this challenge. And so I would like to share some things with you. First thing is that whenever we start anything new, it is very important that we start slow and we take slow steps, and we let our body naturally adapt to the practice. We do not pressurize it for anything. Let it go slowly and adapt to it. And the second thing is that in the end, it is all about taking actions and staying accountable, and even motivating ourselves by appreciating the small wins also, like better balance, more strength and flexibility, or even coming up on the yoga mat daily and trying to do the practice and doing it. That's also a big win for me. After 15 days, which was around day 19 and day 20, I was not able to do yoga despite my level best trying to do it, because it was the time of my monthly cycle and I was in pain and I was also very low in energy levels. And however much I tried doing yoga, I was not able to do it. And I also did not push myself too much. But after 2 days, I resumed the challenge again and I started doing yoga, and the day I began, I counted it as day 19. After that day, I was able to successfully complete my 30-day challenge of doing yoga, and I would like to tell you what happened and how I felt after that.
Initially, my balance was not very good and I was not able to do few of the poses and planks properly. In few of the poses like the boat pose and planks, my body used to shake a lot, and initially my body was not flexible enough for my hands also to reach the mat or toes when bending. But as the practice continued, I became better at it, which increased my confidence level and also my motivation to continue doing yoga. And that made me feel very good about myself. My postures became better, and few postures where I struggled before became a little bit easier to do as compared to before. And so when I did yoga in the mornings, I felt my rest of the day to be more calmer, relaxed and easygoing despite hectic and busy work routines and schedules. Doing this challenge, I learned 3 things. So the first thing which I learned was that not every day we will feel the same motivation level. Some day we may be very high on motivation and some day we are low on motivation. So we need to understand and accept this fact before we take any challenge. And second thing which I understood after this challenge was that we should always choose high energy times for doing exercise. For me it is the morning time, but for some people it can also be the evenings. So when we do any physical activity or exercise during a high energy times, it is more likely that we are able to do it in a better manner and we are able to complete it. And so we feel motivated. And the third thing which I learned was that it is sometimes acceptable that we give our body the break it needs. I'm not saying that you skip doing exercise for a very long time or you always keep on taking breaks, but sometimes our body may not feel like exercising, then we should give it a break and we should not push it much. And lastly, I want to say that I'm very happy that I was able to complete this challenge despite a small break in between. And eventually I did get better at it, of course not perfect, but that is also something which I appreciate because small progress is always much better than no progress at all. And habits take some time for us to get better at it. So will I still continue doing yoga or not? Yes, I will still continue doing yoga till the time the weather here gets better. And eventually when the weather gets better, I may alternate between yoga and morning walks, or I will do what feels better to me. So that's it for today. I really hope you found this video useful. If you would like to take any 30-day exercise challenge or healthy habit challenge or yoga challenge, this is a big thumbs up from my side for you. Love your life and make it charismatic. See you again next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling and keep watching Lifestyle Spark.